From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. First run now for Kyron Williams. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showing some tough running there. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. He's to the 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Sir, I'm not going to quit. First of all, they gave you that. Give you a beat. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, I just want you to keep that same energy so when I beat you, don't quit. I just want you to remember you started talking shit first. I just want you to know that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, the last guy to talk shit, I made him quit before the second quarter. So, okay. Okay. Keep that same energy.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson, 61 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. The try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bills' 37-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, 37 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing now is Allen. To the right side and intercepted.
You ain't talking shit now. You ain't talking shit now. Nah. Don't talk your shit. You talked all that bitch shit, and you got 2 interceptions, and I'm up 7. Talk your shit now. Nah. I need you to keep that same energy. You came over here talking shit. Now you getting your ass whooped out. I want you to say the energy you said earlier. I want you to talk your shit. Nah, keep that same energy. No, bruh. Nah. Cause you came up here talking shit. Don't get quiet all of a sudden because you out here throwing interceptions. Dude, I'm winning. I'm winning, and I'm going to win. I'm letting you know. Cause you came over here talking shit. I didn't say 2 words to you. I can't stand people like you that want to get quiet. Bruh, you got a pick 6 and you came here talking shit. Come on, bruh. I'm streaming right now, bruh.
Through one quarter, 14-7.
No, and you got quiet. You got quiet.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second.
Yo, you're trash, dude.
As they've got it with a first.
Oh, now you ain't did that all Saturday. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Hey, I just want you to keep that same energy.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Allen throwing deep here for Coleman. This is caught at the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards.
Well, Josh Allen just might have the strongest arm in the NFL. And at 6'5", he can put his whole body into it too. And this, an absolutely gorgeous throw. Perfect arc, and it results in a big, big pickup.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Allen going to throw. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with his quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On play action, Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They run again on first down. Cook. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid from 8 yards out. And the Bills have taken a fourth quarter lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bills 21, Rams 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At the 40.
He'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. So Allen's going to look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Back to throw. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
To about the 40-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Allen. Flushed out right. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Allen taking it himself. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
Oh, man, that was some call right there. The game in the balance. They run for it on 4th down, and this has been the story all game long. They've been the ones that come up with the big plays when they've needed them. And that last one, that may have won them the football game.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Allen now on the sneak, and he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. One thing I know for sure, and I know you know this too, that was not in the script. One play, and it's 6 going the other direction.
Not only was it not in the script, it's not in his mental process either, because I know he spent last night prior to the ball game envisioning every pass being perfect, every pass going to his guys, and frankly, every pass ending up in the end zone. In this case, it did, just the wrong one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. A first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Ravens 20, Packers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Brings up 2nd down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And down he'll go at the 25. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
Set. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Hey, middle. Hands up.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker now for the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, hut.
Working out of the gun. Love.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. That's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
Here's Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Ready.
Again, it's Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Love now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Adafe Owe in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go now.
Now Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.